Guys, it's super early in the morning. It's like 10 o'clock right now. I know what you're thinking. One slow, it ain't that early. Boy, I had a long night last night. Anyway, Marvel Studios and Sony thought they were slick, but I can't prepare. I knew they were going to drop a trailer today, and my friends told me, you know what? I will wake you up when it drops. Cool. So, thanks to them, I've got a good old reaction coming for you guys. So, here we go. It's your boy One Soul, and we're going to watch the new Spider-Man Homecoming trailer. That's cool. That's cool.
What's up, guys? So, to become an Avenger, are there like trials or an interview?
Do me a favor. Can't you just be a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man? Just stay close to the ground.
They ripped that straight from Miles' comic.
From YouTube.
Can you summon an army of spiders?
Oh, Ned, no.
Do you know him too?
Mr. One Shield.
Can I try the suit on?
Badass.
The rich and the powerful, like Stark, they don't care about us. The world's changing, boys. Time we change too.
These weapons are crazy dangerous.
Listen, Peter, forget the flying monster guy. There are people who handle this sort of thing.
The illegal weapons barrier was at 2:30. You missed it. No.
Iron Man for the assist.
What if somebody had died?
I was just trying to be like you.
I wanted you to be better. I'm gonna need the suit back.
But I'm nothing without this suit.
If you're nothing without this suit, then you shouldn't have it.
I screwed up.
You need to stop carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders.
I want you to understand. I'll do anything to protect my family. I know you know what I'm talking about. So don't mess with me. Because I will kill you and everybody you love.
My friends are up there!
The guy is still out there. I've just got to do this on my own.
Just don't do anything stupid. All right?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright guys, all in all, I think this was a pretty excellent trailer. The only gripes I have with this one in particular is the fact that I think they might have shown a little bit too much in terms of what's going to happen in the movie story. I enjoyed seeing Tony as Iron Man come in and help Peter at the part that he did, but I think that part would have been a lot more fulfilling in the movie had it been a surprise. And granted, I think you knew that because he's been in a lot of promotional stuff, you knew Iron Man would come in and help him at some point in time. So I guess there's no real right or wrong way to have dealt with that scene. Like I said, I think that if they would have left it out, it probably would have been more of a surprising thing, would have had more tension in the trailer. That being said, I think this is a great coming of age, great really homecoming-ish trailer. It really shows Peter coming in thinking that he needs the suit in order to be Spider-Man, and that's clearly not the case because he was Spider-Man before he had the suit, and he'll be Spider-Man long after that suit's out and he has a new one or whatever. But speaking of the suit, this is my favorite Spider-Man suit, honestly. Not just the ones in the movies, but probably in comics too. I like the way it looks. It's a nice equal balance of red, blue, black. And I really like the extra black they've added into it, like on the shoulders and everything else. So I'm really satisfied with this suit. Now, some of the things I want to get into and want to talk about before I let you guys go, they are drawing a lot of influence from Miles Morales' storylines and some of his character aspects. And if you don't know who Miles Morales is, he's one of the new Spider-Mans introduced, I think back in 2011, and he's of African American and Hispanic descent, and he's really popular in comics right now. But some of the things that they're drawing from his character, especially the fact that Peter's now going to a boarding school, which is one thing that Miles does, and his best friend literally looks like like Gank or Gonk from the comic books. Ned Leeds, yeah, they look about the same. And so, especially down to the Legos. And I'll show you now pictures from the comics that really detail and show you exactly how their relationship kind of mimics what this trailer is showing you. And I'm kind of disappointed because it makes it feel like we can never get anything Miles Morales related, because it feels like Miles can't stand on his own. Everything that is interesting about Miles is being given to Peter in this movie. And I think Peter already has pretty interesting aspects. So I think that would make Peter more interesting is if they actually dealt with some more of his own personal problems. I know that Peter's had his own stories, his own trilogies. Andrew Garfield's Peter Parker didn't get a trilogy, but he's had his own sets of stories in the past that have really detailed who Peter Parker is. So try to take some things that is unique to all the years of this character, the 700 plus issues and everything that came after Superior Spider-Man or whatever, and try to give him something that makes his character more unique, not necessarily take from other characters. And another thing I want to touch on, I don't know how many of y'all caught this, but this trailer needed more Zendaya. I would always advocate for more Zendaya. I'm sorry to my girlfriend, but I would always advocate for more Zendaya. And the two parts that we got Zendaya in was when she yelled up to Spider-Man saying that her friends were up on the tower. And believe it or not, she's seen in that scene where they're sitting, what looks to be like a gymnasium or whatever, where all the students are gathered together. She's reading a book. And looking at that book pretty closely, girl seemed like she into bondage. So, yeah, a little freak right there. Anyway, all in all, this trailer was pretty darn great. So it definitely needed more Zendaya. I'm just gonna, that's another story. But on a real note, guys, I'm really super excited. This trailer's got me really hyped for this upcoming movie, and I've loved all the Spider-Man movies up to this point. So, well, except for Spider-Man 3, it's just in the Sam Raimi trilogy. That one, we don't talk about that one. But anyway, I'm really excited about this one. I have nothing but high hopes for it, and so I'd like to hear what you guys have to say. So please drop a comment down below. We can talk together and get some of your thoughts about it, and then maybe I can include some of your thoughts into a future video if it fits. So, as always, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And for all things nerdom, geekdom, and all things pop culture, keep it here. It's your boy One Soul. Peace.